The reason why I joined FOPSCo, the Filipino Online Professional Services Cooperative, is because I believe that this is a cooperative that all Filipino online professionals own, control, and manage.
So, the reason kaya po ako sumali sa FOPSCo, kailangan natin ng isang sistema at isang samahan na makakatulong sa bawat isa.
This cooperative is a group na pwede silang sumama para mas magabayan sila sa kanilang freelancing journey.
Ako sumali dihan sa FOPSCo kasi para makabuligak sa ato kapwa mga freelancers, and ito talaga ang passion and my mission.
I joined FOPSCo kasi for me, lahat ng ginagawa ko sa FOPSCo is a privilege ko siya tinitignan eh. Kasi once in a lifetime in history na bigyan ka ng chance na mag-contribute.
Stepping stone na rin to para maabot yung goal ko.
The vision of the organization aligns with my personal vision, which is to develop and nurture an organization within Zamboanga City that provides much needed support for our online workers.
I joined FOPSCo because the people I've met have the same values, vision, and mission as mine, and that is to provide assistance to those who would like to jumpstart their career as a freelancer.
One of the reasons why I joined FOPSCo is because, so as a freelancer, I think it's important for us to have access to training, whether free or paid.
Wanted our individual reputations to have a collective reputation for excellence.
I wanted to be part of an organization that would be a pioneer group of individuals who will be working to promote online freelancing here in the Philippines.
So why I joined this organization is that I saw their mission and vision towards helping all Filipino freelancers.
I choose FOPSCo because we learn and grow as a community to help also others.
Feel more safe and secure knowing that my knowledge and skills will only come from the most renowned and experienced online freelancers and racketeras here in the Philippines.
I joined FOPSCo because I saw the potential growth is not just reaching one's goals and being successful, but there is camaraderie.
I am very inspired with their achievements and advocacy in promoting and helping Filipino freelancers.
Want to join FOPSCo because of two things. Number one, I want to help freelancers to get a job. And number two, I want to learn more from you.
I hope that here we will all grow together.
We grow together.
Hello. Good evening, everyone. That's a big yes. We are really growing together. Okay, this webinar series is brought to you by FOPSCo Academy, okay? Today we will talk about... Okay, I'm having a problem in my connectivity. Okay, about content creation. Okay, it's about content writing made easy. Okay, now remember again, this training is for our FOPSCo members, the ICT graduates, and aspirant freelancers who want to develop, upskill, and explore more about the freelancing online professional industry. Okay, this FOPSCo Academy is in collaboration with the FOPSCo Media and Filipino Online Services Cooperative. Okay, by the way, my name is Marivic Flores. Okay, let me remind everyone inside the Zoom. Okay, please put your phone on silence mode. Okay, mute unnecessary noise that can interfere in our webinar. And of course, we are seeking for your active participation, especially to all our Facebook Live viewers. Okay? Okay, let me just remind everyone that our Q&A will follow after the discussion. Okay, after the discussion of our speaker. Okay, now let's continue. Let me introduce first my co-moderator for tonight, Miss Sydney, to introduce our resource speaker.
Hello, Miss Mavic. Magandang gabi po.
Hello.
Magandang gabi po din sa inyong lahat, especially kay Sir Dennis and to our guest and CJ. Hello po. Kumusta po kayong lahat? So again, welcome to FOPSCo Academy, and tonight get ready to learn to create great digital content easily with our guest. She is a cum laude graduate of Bachelor in Elementary Education from St. Michael College of Caraga, held as one of the top debaters in Caraga Region during the Fortun Parliamentary debate competition. She still aims to better herself. A teacher by profession, her passion for learning led her to the world of freelancing as an ESL online teacher. Knowing the endless opportunities in the freelancing world, she remedied her digital handicaps, which she recently graduated from DICT DJT General Virtual Assistant course. Through freelancing, she is now able to share her passion for writing and at the same time make difference in the lives of many through content writing. So let us all welcome this energetic woman, Miss Celeste Sawamoto Actub.
Hello. Good evening, everybody. Hello, Miss Mar. Hello, Miss Sydney.
Good evening.
Hello sa lahat mga ka-freelays. O, yun yung term ko sa mga fellow freelancers.
Okay, so all of you Facebook viewers, get ready dahil pang malakasan tong episode natin tonight. Okay,
Full of
energy.
Okay.
Okay,
Just
Celeste.
sharing some bits. Okay
Are
lang.
you ready to share now?
Yes. Okay, let me share my screen na po.
Okay, let's
Can you
start.
give me a feedback kung may problema or ano ba?
Okay.
Can you see my screen na po ba?
Yes.
po.
Okay, wait. Present ko muna. Okay, loading. Okay, so feel free to ask questions if you have. Yung questions i-entertain ko na lang muna at the end of my discussion. Okay, so hello everybody, good evening. This is yours truly, Celeste Sawamoto Actub, and I will be sharing with you my knowledge about content writing made easy. So ano nga ba yung content writing? Okay, so yung content writing, kung maalala nyo or if you're into social media, yung content writing po, ito po yung yung nababasa natin, yung nakikita natin sa mga social media posts, sa mga blogs, sa mga vlogs, at saka yung kahit na din po sa podcast. Okay? Yung content writing is not solely contained or makikita lang sa digital na platform. Yung content writing din po is malawakan kasi yung scope. So first and foremost, let me define kung ano yung content writing. Okay, so first, yung content writing refers to the professional writing created for an online audience to fulfill specific marketing objectives. So yung content writing pala is yung is a form or platform siya created by a professional writer para solely catering to the needs of the online audience. Ano ba yung objective? Solely for specific marketing objectives. Now, sa content writing, yung marketers and business owners, ipapublish nila ang content Or yung other terms, yung term sa freelancing, copy or content online. Online yung platform nito for many reasons. So, iisa-isahin natin yun later. So, yung mga clientele, like the marketers and business owners, may be looking to increase the traffic to their website or to inform their customers about a new product or service. Okay, so wala yung isa yung cause or objective ng content writing para maraming ma-widen yung yung audience natin. And above all, yung main goal ng content writing is to reach a target audience that is most receptive to the crafted messages. Okay, these definition nakuha natin sa kaibigan natin doon sa copypress.com. Okay. So, mga ka-frellies, may naririnig ako that may marami nako-confuse. Ano ba yung content writing? Tapos may naririnig sila about what is creative writing. At meron pang isa, copywriting. Okay, eto. So, meron tayong content writing, meron tayong creative writing, tsaka meron din tayong copywriting. Ano ba yung pinagkaiba ng tatlong ito? So, magbibigay ako ng mga main points kung ano yung difference among the three. Yung content writing, creative writing, at saka yung copywriting. Okay, so what then is content writing? Yung content writing is a form of online writing which links to web marketing campaigns. Okay? Yung content writing services are used to sell, or promote a specific product or services na nire-render niyo. It is, take note, written by a professional writer according to the brief provided by the client. So, we need to say, yung content writing pala, hindi pala basta-basta lang si writer sinusulat ng kung ano-ano. He or she must refer kung ano yung gusto ipapasulat ni client. Okay. How about yung creative writing? Yung creative writing, ito yung difference nila sa content writing, ha? So, creative writing is more solely expresses a writer's feelings, emotions, experiences, ideas, or thoughts na sometimes outside na yun boundaries ng professional or journalistic or academic technical forms, or sometimes they shy away, yung writers ng we say creative writers, they shy away from their jargons. Okay, solely sinishare lang nila, take for example, if they have experience using a certain product or they have availed a certain services from a company, sinishare nila kung ano yung experience nila from using the product or from services. It could be a positive copy or a negative copy. Okay? Now, let's go copywriting. Ano ba yung copywriting? Palagi natin naririnig ito. So, what is copywriting then? It is focused narrowly on a direct, short goal with big returns. Meaning, yung return specifically are sales generation. Okay? So, ilan ba natin makikita, saan ba natin makikita yung copies ng copywriting? Ito yung nakikita natin sa ads, sa sales letters, yung emails, yung sometimes may nagpop-up ng mga emails natin doon, hindi natin alam kung galing. Tsaka yung PPC landing pages and more. Okay, now let's go to the purpose. Ano yung purpose ng content writing? Yung pinagkaiba ng tatlo. Yung content writing, ang purpose nito is first, to persuade your audience, to entertain your audience, at the same time, i-educate mo yung audience mo. How? By using yung factual at saka informative na content. Okay, so meaning to say, when you do content writing, kailangan mo palang mag-research. For example, you are writing about a certain health practices. So ang daming napaka-wide yung area relating to health practices. So you need to sum it up, sum it down mo lang kung ano yung gusto na topic ni client concern health practices. But make sure when you do content writing on health practices, it should be founded on facts and solid na information, solid yung research. Now, let's go to creative writing. Ano ba yung creative? Para saan ba to? Yung creative writing, yung mga writers, ni sole purpose nila is first to entertain and amuse the readers. And sometimes, yung creative writing content, mape-person yung audience based on the experience na sinishare ni writer. Okay? Now, it depends na din yun kung yung sa credibility at saka sa so-called followers na din ng writer or ni client. How about sa copywriting? Copywriting, para siyang may similarity with content writing. But, let's go to the sa definition niya, which is short term. Okay? Yung short term. Short term lang yung goal ni copywriting. But still, yung main purpose ni copywriting is ipapersuade niya yung client. Okay? Ipapersuade niya si client. Paano? Ipapersuade ni client o ni content si client to make some actions or to respond to the CTA or call to action na ginawa ni copywriter. Okay, for example, limited offer. So, limited offer only. Grab while supply lasts. Okay. Sometimes may time limitation ito. Okay. Now, how about let's go to the content ng content writing, tsaka creative writing at copywriting. Ano ba yung pinagkaiba ng laman nito? Okay, as I said, under sa content writing, it should be factual, it should be impersonal, at tsaka freedom from emotions and distortions. But it doesn't necessarily mean na boring basahin yung content. Okay? As I said, meron ditong nakaka-entertain din at the same time, nakaka-educate ng audience. But, yung sa content writing, sinasama mo din yun, makikita mo kasi yung seryoso yung yung content because it involves technical vocabulary, yung mga jargon. Okay? Pero, ginagamit ito sa paraan na it's easy for your audience to understand, even if jargon yung word. It's because it is used in a very simple context. Simple sentence lang. Although impersonal at saka objective yung tone. How about yung creative writing? Ano bang laman nito? Yung nilalaman kasi niyang creative writing, suggestive at creative. Tsaka ang daming kadramahan, tsaka grabing imagination. Sometimes nga, mga ka-frellies, sometimes yung mga creative writers, parang over the top na din yung ginagamit nilang words. Sometimes they use highfalutin words. Okay? Meron ding mga colloquials, mga local terms, mga dialects and ambiguities na ginagamit nila. And sometimes, gumagamit yung creative writers ng complex sentence structure. Why did I say so na complex sentence structure? Kasi hinahaluan ito ng dialects and ambiguities. Like for example, yung mga terms, gay lingo terms. Okay? Why? It is to entertain and amuse the readers. Kinakatch yung attention ng readers at the same time, nare-retain nila yung attention ng readers para mabasa until the last dot or period ng content. Now, let's go to copywriting. Ano bang nilalaman ng copywriting? Ang copywriting, as I said, may pagkahawig ni content writing. Pero, in copywriting, ni content writing. Pero sa copywriting kasi, it's more straightforward yung content. Very persuasive, pero gumagamit ng emotional na terms in order to touch or entice, to appeal sa mga consumers or yung audience to take immediate action. Okay? Sometimes they use compelling headlines. Say, limited slots only. Okay? Freebies. Ganon. Tsaka yung call to actions para may quick response talagang makukuha from the consumers either to purchase a product or to avail or subscribe to a service. Now, saan ba natin makikita yung content writing, yung creative writing, at saka yung copywriting? Ano ba yung mga platforms? Now, sa creative writing, mostly makikita natin ito sa mga blogs, magazines, newspapers, websites, novels, handbooks, newsfeed, madami. Okay? Yun yung platforms na ginagamit, kung saan ginagamit yung creative writing. Yung sa copywriting, ang dami. Ads, sales letters, sales emails, PPC landing pages, and more. Mas prominent ata yung sa email para sa akin. Yes, ang dami talaga. Sometimes, pero minsan, gustuhin ko mang i-delete yun. Pero ayoko. Kasi as a freelancer, as a VA, makakakuha ka din ng makakakuha ko ng mga ideas. Okay? Dun sa mga sample na mga sales emails. Now, how about sa content writing? Ano yung mga platforms? Okay, as they say, content writing services are used for SEO. Ano ba yung SEO? Search Engine Optimization. Ano ba yung para mas madaling maintindihan, example ng SEO, si Google. Parati natin ginagamit yun, si Yahoo. At saka yung Bing. Okay, yung SEO. Why? This is to create pages that are highly visible to the target audience when they search something related to the topic. Okay, so i-discuss ko to mamaya. Ano ba tong related topic? Ano ba yung visibility sa target audience later? Okay. So I hope na intindihan at saka naliwanagan yung lahat about yung differentiation among content writing, creative writing, at saka copywriting. Okay? So, let's go to yung main topic natin ngayong gabi, which is yung content writing tips for the beginners. Okay. So, most often kasi, when you create content, sometimes blanco tayo. Okay? Hindi natin alam, especially for the beginners, they don't know where to begin and how to begin. Okay? So, dito ko, i-share ko yung mga natutunan ko at saka yung mga part ng experience ko as a content writer. Okay. Now, if you are into freelancing or if you have or engage into a business and you want to create content copy for para sa marketing strategy mo, para sa business mo, first and foremost mo is you really have to know your market. Okay? Kasama yun sa branding natin. Okay? At sino ba yung yung market pertaining to yung clientele mo? Sino ba yung target audience mo? Ano ba yung age bracket? Ano ba yung income status nila? Okay? Ano ba yung educational background nila? Okay? Kasi dun mo malalaman kasi, let's go to number 2, then you will be able to understand what your clients and customers want. Okay? So, but there are instances kasi, for example, if you have this product, Take for example, meron tayong shampoo with conditioner, organic shampoo with conditioner. Yung main content niya, bamboo or banana, 'di ba uso 'yon? Dati. Okay. So, nakakaitim daw yung ng buhok. Hindi even at the age, I remember my teacher in chemistry, she was flaunting her hair to us. And pinagmamalaki niya until that age, she did not use shampoo tsaka conditioner. What she was using at that time was yung ano talaga, yung fluid na makukuha mo sa sa bani ng saging. Okay. So, meron ng mga organic shampoos using that ingredient. So, you have this product. Tapos yung yung product assuring your clientele na wala kang white hairs. At saka makapal yung buhok mo, tsaka wala yung split ends, at hindi siya frizzy, at saka hindi siya wavy. So, sino ba yung target audience mo? Female ba or male? Okay, gender mo. Ano ba? May kamahalan ba yung product mo? Or pwede bang ma-avail ito ng lahat? Class A, Class B, Class C, at ano bang classes yun? Okay? So, then, but sometimes, limited lang kasi yung experience and knowledge mo on that. So how to remedy that? You conduct customer research into your target market. For example, hindi mo alam yung pricing ng product mo. You conduct a market research. Okay? So, mostly, kung yung target mo is yung middle class, tsaka yung lower class, magkano lang ba yung worth ng shampoo na kaya nilang bilhin? Okay, for example, yung bottle na shampoo mo, which is 100 ml, is worth, say for example, 50 pesos. Okay. So, pwede ba yung makaka-avail ba yung target audience mo nun? You have to consider that. And you have to include that into your content writing. Okay. Now, let's go to another tip. Okay. So, people have to be able to understand you or you will lose them quickly. Oo nga. Kasi, pag hindi mo maintindihan, if you don't fully understand, if you cannot fully grasp the gist of the content, ang result nun, yung readers, yung audience, yung possible clientele mo, they will tend to go to the next page or scroll to the next post. Kasi hindi nila naiintindihan yun. So how are you going to do that? Create a good sentence structure. Okay, so how are you going to do that? According to the Associated Press Institute, all you have to do is follow yung simple formula. KISS, yung KISS. Okay, ano yung meaning nun? Keep it simple and short. Be brief and concise with your content. Do not create or do not write a very, very long sentence tapos you're using highfalutin words. Take for example, if you are into shampoo. Okay. So ano ba yung the terms na jargon sa buhok, hair follicles, strands, and so on and so forth. Hindi yun maiintindihan ng majority ng clientele mo. Okay? So you have to do a research. You have to come up with words that could be easily understood by your client. Okay? Easily understood by your audience. Okay. Now, next one tip is get seen. Saan ba pwedeng maging visible? Paano mo ba i-introduce? Where will you introduce your product at saka yung services mo na ino-offer sa target audience? First, yung sa search engines. Next, social media platforms. Okay. So, ano ba yung sa search engines? Okay. Yung topic kasi sa SEO, search engine optimization, it's another category na dapat laliman natin yung discussion. Pero papahapyaw ko lang yung discussion dito. Search engines, say if you're going to utilize yung SEO, yung search engine like Google, tsaka yung Yahoo, at tsaka yung Bing, and actually madaming search engines available. So depende na yun sa kung anong country ka na belong. Okay, so going back to search engines. For your product to be visible to many, kailangan mong humanap ng terms which is easily accessible, or parang isang click lang alam ng audience mo, alam ng mga tao na ikaw yun. Okay. Say for example, let's have another example. Kung virtual assistant ka or SMM or agent, like for example, you are into the real estate business. Okay? Sa real estate business, ang daming competitors doon. Grabe ang competition. So how are you going to stand out? Take for example, kung ako si client, ako yung audience, all I have to do is to search real estate. Okay? Pero ang problema, ang dami. At saka sa iba't ibang lugar. So kung ako naman, yung content writer, para easier yung access ni audience or ni client sa akin, I'm going to localize my product or service. Like for example, kung real estate. Yung real estate ko, location niya is, say, Cavite. Okay? So I'm going to create a content solely targeting Cavite real estate. So kung ako na si client is looking for a house or a property dun sa Cavite, I could easily access your website having that content. Okay? So how are you going to do that? So think of something na, should I say, localized, unique siya, pero accessible to all. Okay? Now, let's go to another platform on how to be visible to your clients. We have the social media platforms. Ang daming social media platforms meron ngayon, ang dami pang nagsusulputan, pero most often yung ginagamit dito sa part of the world natin, yung Facebook. Okay? May WhatsApp. Meron tayong LinkedIn. Meron tayong, ano pa ba? IG, Instagram, Twitter, ang dami. Meron ba tayong Pinterest? Yun na kasing ginagamit ko. But you can even use TikTok then. You can even use TikTok. You can use yung YouTube to introduce, to promote your product. Okay? Wait lang, Sel. Bakit video tsaka TikTok, puro mga videos yun, mga YouTube. How come may connect yung content writing sa ganung platform? I am going to discuss it one later. Okay? So, now, to be visible sa market world, you need to utilize these platforms, platforms. And also, use hashtags. Importante yun. Akala ko dati, Miss Marvic, Miss Sydney, akala ko dati, design lang yung hashtags. Oo, at saka yung term ko noon, number sign. Hindi ko alam yung hashtags pala yun. Oo, alam yun ni Sir Dennis. Okay. So you need to use hashtags. may mga social media is into talaga pag-utilize ng mga hashtags. Ano ba yung significance or importance of using hashtags? Ito kasi para siyang kino-contextualize into short terms kung anong meron ka. Okay? So, take for example, real estate. So, I could say hashtag real estate Cavite. Okay? Kung ano pwede mong gamitin yung words tsaka yung hashtag sign to promote what you have. Okay? Then, also, if you do content writing, make sure, as I said, yung kaninang diniscuss ko, people should be able to understand you or else you will lose them quickly. Kasi, yung grammar structure, yung spelling mo should be top-notch. Kasi, we, as tayo na nagpo-promote, tayo nag-i-engage sa market world, should instill in our minds that we have smart buyers. Even though smart buyers meron tayo, it is our sole responsibility to educate our clients, our possible clients, yung audience natin, what we have, what we can offer to them, so that tangkilitin tayo. Bakit? Kasi dyan natin binibuild yung credibility ng brand natin. Okay? So, be understandable, yung grammar. Dapat i-apply natin yung yung principle of KISS. Sir Dennis, yung KISS. Keep it simple and short. Okay? So, grammar, make it short. Do not use highfalutin words. Yung spelling, check mo rin. May mga applications tayo online that could help us restructure our grammar or check our spellings. We have, pwede ba nating i-mention?
Disclaimer lang. We're not promoting.
Mga grammar lang.
Okay lang.
Okay. So, most often, gaming.
Showbiz.
O baka maano tayo. Okay, so meron since I'm into research kasi, I've been using a lot of applications. And take note din pala, hindi lang grammar tsaka spelling. Take note din kailangan naka-plagiarize yung content mo. If you have this, say for example, if you are going to quote something from a research or from another article, make sure na may citations. Okay? Kasi baka boom, pak, boom tayo dyan. Okay. So, next one. When you do content writing, even though you are being informative, you are being factual in your content, pero instead natin, yung sole purpose natin is to persuade yung clients natin na tangkilikin yung product or services natin. But, take note din, mga frellies, be persuasive but not pushy. Okay? Kasi, even persuade natin, iniengganyo natin si clients or si audience to buy our product or to avail services, kailangan natin gumawa ng demarcation line. Yung being persuasive tsaka being pushy. Kasi nakaka-discourage kasi yung pagiging pushy. Take for example na lang, tangible example. Kung sa supermarket tayo or nasa department store tayo, di ba nakaka-irita talaga yung, may makulit na mga sales representative. Oo, na ma'am, sir, bilhin na kayo dito. Sinasabi ko, check ko na yung product mo ha. Tatawagin kita pag feel ko yung product mo. Okay. So, how are you going to do that? One easy way of showing being persuasive to your client but not too pushy is educate them. Pero yung way of sharing the informations you have about your product or services, it should be in a way na nakakahalina, nakaka-entice ng clients. Okay. So, take for example na yung mga lines or mga sentences or paragraphs na makikita natin wherein it not only touches our mental abilities, yung may emotion din. Although may sinasabi yung description dun, that definition natin sa content writing that it should be impersonal. Pero sometimes kasi yung audience mo, especially if you were able to address their needs. Their needs. Ay nako. From first period up to the last period of content, papasahin talaga nila. Okay. Take for example, dati, on my part, as a growing up teenager, issue natin, mga babae yung pimples. Sabi nila, wag kakain ng mani. And all those stuff. Okay, pero hindi pa rin eh. So, excuse me. What I did is, hindi pa naman ganun ka prominent yung digital word sa atin. So what I did was nagre-research talaga ako. Nagtatanong sa ibang tao kung ano bang ginagamit nila para to prevent yung prevention sa pimples or to remedy my problem sa mga pimples ko. So, may isang article kasi na hindi siya product actually. It's kind of changing your lifestyle. And how would I say, na-persuade niya ako to engage on that kind of lifestyle. Change ko yung lifestyle ko just because na-influence ako dun sa article na yon. Okay? Mahilig akong kumain ng chicharon.
Pwede.
Yeah. Mahilig ako, excuse me, natutulog ako ng madaling araw because tinatapos ko yung libro ko. Basahin yung libro ko. Which is, yung late ka na matulog is yes, it's a big no-no. But because of that article, that content writer was able to persuade me to change my lifestyle. And nagano dito.
Live tayo, remember? Kasama yon.
Part of the distraction.
Yes. Hello, 16,000 viewers.
Yes.
We're live.
Congratulations, FOPSCo. Pero, dati ayaw ko kumakain ng gulay, pero ngayon, tinatry ko na. Okay, so, another thing, if you do content writing, be factual and informative, yet entertaining. Kasi, kung puro ka lang content, yung sa research, yung according to this, according to that, and naboboard din si client, naboboard din si audience. So you need to you need to write something na naiengganyo mo si audience, yet at the same time, you're educating them. Okay?
Sabi nila, nakikiliti mo yung interest ng mga...
Yes. True ka dyan, Miss Marvick. Okay. And, tsaka huwag mong kalimutan na, yes, gusto mong entice. Kasi yung gusto mong mabasa ni audience, yung content mo from top to bottom para maintindihan nila what you're offering. Yung service mo, yung product mo. Okay? You're actually marketing yourself, your brand through words. And not all people can relate to that. Not all people can translate to that. Kaya nga, dapat mong pakilitiin Ano ba yung term mo?
Kunin yung kiliti.
Kilitiin.
Kiliti ng audience mo.
Audience. Very good. Okay, and last but not the least, when you do content writing, ako, I'm ano ko dito. Guilty as charged ako dito. Kasi when you do content writing, kung ako nagko-content writing ako, or if I do research or essay, usually lumalagpas ako. Okay. Ang dami kasi citations, blah 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 blah, blah. Pero nalimutan ko yung sole purpose ko. Nalimutan ko yung this content, this copy is not for me. This copy is made for my audience. So, as a content writer, make sure yung length ng content mo is 750 words only to 2,500 words. Okay. So, wag yung very, very lengthy. Oo, you are being factual, you are being informative, you are being entertaining, pero nakakapagod din basahin yung mataas na content. Okay. Not unless kung naka-novel type yung content mo, okay na siguro yun. Ang daming plots, ang daming twists. Oo, parang ala telenovela yung content mo. Wag naman. Okay, so since i-recap ko lang yung content writing ha. First, before you do content writing, before you create a content for your business or for your client, kung sino mong amo mo, first and foremost, know your market muna. Establish your brand, know your market, so that you will be able to know ano yung content na gagawin mo. Then, kung para kanino tong sinusulat ko. Okay. Then, you need to understand ano yung needs or problems ni client or customers. Okay? And for you to be able to do that, please do customer research into your target market. Okay? Now, if you do that, when you do create content, make sure that you have created a good sentence structure. How? Be brief and concise and follow the principle of KISS. Keep it simple and short. Okay? Now, para mabasa to ng lahat, be visible. Get seen. Where? Sa search engines like Google, Yahoo, tsaka Bing. Ano ba bang available na search engines natin, Miss Marvic, tsaka Miss Sydney?
Ano pa ba?
Yung sa Microsoft?
Di ako masyado kasing ng Microsoft. Mga lumalabas siya yung
Firefox.
Yung Bing, di ba sa Microsoft din siya?
Yeah.
Mas siya.
At saka yung social media. Until nga yun, pinag-iisipan ko pa talaga yung TikTok.
Pero yung TikTok kasi parang siya yung trend ngayon eh. Diba? Kaya talaga.
Yeah, at saka patok talaga sa lahat from all walks of life. Pero ayoko ewan ko. Now, the correct optimization of SEO, how are you going to do that? Use words, use hashtags na relatable, na easy to access, easily accessible sa audience ko. Okay, now when you do content writing, make sure yung grammar mo correct. Okay? At saka yung spelling mo, simple lang na grammar, subject verb agreement, di ba Teacher Marvic?
Yes. Related siya sa ESL mo, di ba? So talaga.
Yeah.
Simple lang.
Simple lang, tsaka catchy, pero nandun yung gist, nandun yung yung laman. Okay, at saka wag naman sa kakapindot mo, kakatype mo dun sa keyboard mo, be very careful with your spelling talaga. So para hindi sakit sa ulo, at saka para makakasave tayo ng time, there are different applications available para sa grammar tsaka spelling correction natin.
Yes, mga tools.
Yeah, mga tools. Okay. Ganun tayo.
bago may sulat, doon mo muna for example, ba, yung Grammarly, doon ka muna sa Grammarly magsulat. Tapos i-transfer mo na lang siya.
Disclaimer tayo, ha?
Oo nga.
Okay. So, now, next, when you do content writing, when you are a content writer, if you want to, yung audience mo natangkilikin yung product mo or services mo, make sure yung content mo is persuasive, full of facts and information. Pero, huwag maging pushy. Okay? Kailangan, ano yung term mo, Miss Marvic, nakukuha yung
kiliti.
Kiliti. I like that. Kiliti ni audience. Okay. And make sure yung length ng content mo should be 750 to 2,500 words. Okay? So, yung 750, mostly yung sa mga landing pages, yung sa mga emails, yung mga short blogs. Okay? Yun yung ano. Tsaka yung 2,500 words, more siya sa blogs, yung sa website talaga.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Okay. So, now, sa next na activity natin, yung sa content creation kasi natin, mostly kasi yung problem na ini-encounter ng mga content writers natin, especially ng mga beginners, they don't know how to use that. Yun sa platform. Ang dami kasing platform na pwedeng pagpilian. Okay? At saka windang sila doon. So, I have created here a parang siyang, ano ba tawag dito? Help na pwedeng magamit nila para siyang guide. Nandun ang word, guide. Para alam nila kung saan nila gagamitin yung content writing nila at saka para ma-utilize yung term doon, utilization of SE, search engines, at saka yung social media. How are you going to utilize all those platforms with this content only? Okay? So, Miss Marvic, at kayo dyan mga ka-frellies, Miss Sydney, tsaka yung mga nanonood sa atin dyan.
Yung mga nanonood sa live.
Hello,
Get
hello,
ready. Sali kayo.
Kung may ballpen kayo dyan, tsaka may paper kayo, o may ballpen, tsaka yung palad, yun na lang. Yung gagamitin nyo. Okay, so, I have here an activity para mas madali. Kasi, oo nga, you have those tips on how to create content. Pero, ano bang klaseng content ang isusulat ko? Okay? So, I have here some guides for you na pwede niyong magamit para sa content writing. Okay, so share na naman ako ng screen. Okay. Nakikita na ba yung screen ko?
Yes.
Okay, so now, when you do content writing, consistency is the key talaga. Okay? Bakit nga ba, Miss Marvic tsaka mga ka-frellies? It is one, we should be able to build your brand credibility tsaka ownership. Yung pag nabasa yun ng audience mo, alam nilang ikaw yun. Okay? Alam nilang, ano yun, credible to, mapagkakatiwalaan to. Okay, next. This is to increase your visibility and attract potential customers and for you to be able to stay top of your mind. Now, dito, before you create your content, dito muna tayo on identifying yung content, ano ba yung topics na pwede mong gawan ng content. Okay? So, meron tayong tinatawag na content bucket. Okay? Para tong balde. Para tong ano. Wherein, yung sa content bucket, mga ka-frellies, tsaka Miss Marvic, at tsaka Miss Sydney, dito mo ilalagay yung mga main topics related to your niche, related to your services, related to your products. Okay? Say, for example, pero, by the way, and kung gagawa ka ng yung content, make sure limited lang. Huwag kang gumawa ng main topics na pagkadami-dami, pero wala kang mailalagay doon. So, solely focus muna on those main topics. Ano lang, 3 to 5 topics lang talaga. And dito, iikot yung brand mo. So, yung requirement on being consistent with your content, na-check mo na. Okay? Kasi doon umiikot, doon sa 3 to 5 topics about your brand, about your product, about your niche and services. Okay? Now, mga friends, tsaka Miss Marivic, tsaka Miss Vanessa, when you choose certain topics, wag ka lang focus solely sa product tsaka sa services mo. You need to bear in mind yung content mo is made for your audience. Showcase mo dapat yung other things that could help your clients, pero may connect sa'yo. May connect sa niche mo, may connect sa brand mo, may connect sa services tsaka products mo. Okay? So, think of your business mission and what makes you content. Makes you unique. Okay. So, how are you going to do that? First, look at trends in your industry. Say, for example, sa ESL teaching, Ms. Marvic, ano ba sa ESL? Ano yung trending ngayon?
Okay ba yung masabi ko? Trending ngayon.
Wag na yun. Okay. So, say for example, they're into yung sa mga ESL, uso yun sa mga materials, teaching materials.
Ay, mga, yes.
Manipulatives.
Tsaka, ano yung mga teaching strategies. Oo, ang dami nun.
Techniques, yung mga
yes,
ganun.
techniques. Tsaka yung mga experiences. Now, kung sa client kasi, yung client mo is yung mga ESL teachers. Is Marivic, di ba? So, ikaw na gumagawa ng content article pertaining to addressing the needs of the ESL teachers, swak ka na doon. Okay? Kasi alam mo ng trends, alam mo, ano ba yung uso ngayon? Okay?
Alam mo na may idea ka na sa mga tips and mga techniques na pwede mong i-share.
Oo. Say for example, ano bang gagawin mo? Yung problema kasi yung most often yung mga ESL teachers, yung time management. Okay? So, tapos ano bang, how are they going to create a conducive learning environment for their learners kahit virtual learning lang. Okay? So, ang dami nun. Now, you also have to gumawa ka ng research. Okay? Or mag-research ka. Yung kasi, let's face the fact, hindi tayo ang nangunguna sa industry na to. Hindi tayo ang nangungunang gumawa ng shampoo. Hindi tayo ang unang ESL teachers or VAs, SMM, and all those sort of things. May nakauna pa sa atin. Okay? Mga pioneers. So, yung mga pioneers kasi, naka-establish na sila ng brand nila. Credible source of information sila. So, kuha ka ng nung mga experiences nila, kung anong pwede nilang i-share na pwede mong idagdag sa content mo. Okay? So, yung services, and also you have to think of something na yung content that gives you credibility. Okay? Tapos, ang next ito, bakit click to up? Okay. Tapos, eto. So, gumawa tayo ng ng content bucket natin. Okay? Content bucket. So, take for example, sa ESL teaching tayo, focus. Okay? Kasi teacher si Miss Marivic, Sir Dennis, saka So, gumawa tayo ng content bucket. Ano ba yung content bucket meron tayo? Sa ESL teaching. So, yung mga teaching materials. Oh, teaching materials, teaching strategies. Oo. At saka isa.
Tips and techniques.
Ano, sir?
Tips.
Tips and techniques. Pertaining to what? To in creating conducive ano ba? Learning environment.
Right.
Okay. So, ayun. So, pwede, eto kay Sir Dennis yung bucket B. Assignment mo yan, sir. Okay. So, meron ka na main topic. Okay. So, kung ESL teacher ka, teaching or tutoring English you're offering your services as an online English teacher or tutor. Okay, so ano ba yung relatable na topics nila? Main topic, teaching materials, teaching strategies, tips and techniques in creative conducive learning environment para sa mga learners mo. Now, napaka-broad ng area ng teaching materials. Same with teaching strategies, saka yung tips and techniques. Paano ba gagawin mo ng content? Meron tayong tinatawag na pillar contents. Okay. So ano ba yung pillar contents? Ito yung mga subtopics of your content bucket topics. Okay. So ano ba yung teaching materials? Ano ba yung pwedeng pillar content mo dun? Subtopic. Say for example, yung
flashcards.
Yes, flashcards. Mga yung Kahoot.
More resources, yes.
Online games. Online educational games. Okay. Ang dami na pwede mong i-share. Take for example, ako as an online teacher, I'm using these teaching materials. Yung online educational games. Okay. Mandami yan. Pwede mong gawan ng content yan. Now, we have the teaching strategies. What are the different teaching strategies for this particular instance, for this particular learner, for this particular lesson? Meron nun. So, meron ka ng subtopics. Now, going back yung sinasabi ko na pillar contents. At saka yung utilization, yung content mo. Saan mo ba to ipapabasa? Saan ba to maa-access ng audience mo? Now, sa pillar contents, may 3 categories tayo. Okay? Meron tayong vlogs or videos, at saka podcasts. Okay. Now, if you're going to create content para sa teaching materials pertaining to online educational games, pwede kang gumawa ng blogs. Okay, how are you going to do that? Write down ideas on note cards. Tsaka, para hindi ka mawala sa line mo, yung focus mo on, ano na to ha, tips na to, ito yung ginagawa ko minsan. I write down notes sa paper or tsaka sinesave ko yun sa phone or do the voice recording. Sometimes I start with a quote or anecdote to catch the attention of the audience. Okay. So when you do the blog, wag muna yung pangkalahatan. Think of a title first. When you create a title, wag yung pang 1 kilometro. 1 kilometro. Kilometro na
Haba.
title.
Title pa lang, parang buong
Title.
content na.
Yes. Tsaka, before you do the writing, make sure muna you create mo yung bullet form of contents muna. Okay, so in this line, ano ba yung pwede kong maisulat? Next paragraph, ano ba yung pwede kong isulat? Okay, most importantly, effective to sa akin eh. I don't know with others, but i-try nyo rin to. When you create this one, wag mo na yung whole content. Ano mo na? You create the title, yung mga notes muna. 20 minutes. 20 minutes muna. Okay? And after you do that, you read everything that you have written. para ma-cross out mo yung mga content na ayaw mo.
Yung
Or
ideas mo.
yes. Okay. Now, how about sa vlogs? Okay, sa vlogs, it's more of, isa to sa mga hurdles ko dati. Okay, so when you do vlogs, hindi naman, para maging effective na vlogger ka, do not create a vlog out of nowhere. Parang wala kang guide. Hindi mo alam kung saan mo dadalhin yung audience mo. Kasi ikaw mismo na vlogger, you don't know saan ka pupunta based on your
Basta-basta na
topics.
lang.
Yes. O para kang naglalabas ng kung ano-ano. Okay? Hindi alam, parang mawiwindang ano ba.
Walang direksyon yung
yes,
kanyang.
Yes, correct, Ms. Marv. Walang direction yung content mo. So what you're going to do is same. Just like in creating the blog, create ka muna ng title, tsaka yung bullet form ng content mo. But this time, ano ka lang, when you create a video, gumawa ka ng 10-minute na video. Okay? Tapos, salita ka ng salita. This educational online game that you can use, blah, 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 blah. Good for 10 minutes. You're going to describe what that online game is all about, how are you going to use it, what kind of lesson na pwedeng mai-apply yung online educational game na yon. Good for 10 minutes. Then after that, you watch it. Take note ha, wag niyo muna tong i-upload. Wag mo nang i-upload. Okay, so meron tayong mga tools or applications na pwede mong gamitin. Aside from yung mga video recorder from your phones or from your laptops, you can also use a Zoom video recorder. Thank you sa source ko nito. Alam mo na kung sino ka. Okay, at saka yung teleprompter apps. Madami yan. Okay, then let's go to yung ngayon, yung podcast, yung para tong tinatawag na online radio. Okay, same din. Title, create a title for your content, bullet forms, tsaka same din, pwede 5 to 10 minutes of content. After that, you listen. Para alam mo, parang you make yourself an audience of your creation. Parang, parang out of this world yung content. How about ganito kaya? Okay, kasi dun mo malalaman what are the other inputs that you can add para sa content mo. Now, bottom line of this sa content creation mo is speak to your audience as if they are your friends. They are your families. Bakit? Kasi, as we all know, yung friends and family natin, yung mga mas nakakilala sa atin, they are the people hard to please. Di ba? Oo. And
Real
now,
talk lang yan.
yes. Oo. And now, when you do these things, yung blog, tsaka podcast, it's, kasi, if you're going to have other people like your families and friends to watch, read, or listen to what you've created, may immediate feedback kasi. Oo, cry ka talaga nila. No holds bar. Okay, yun nga. And then, pero constructive criticism lang. Okay? Just to make your content appealing and enticing to your audience. Kasi, ano ba yung pinaka-purpose, pinaka-goal mo? To widen your reach and to generate sales. Okay. Now, then we're done with the pillar content. So, we have to take note talaga that limited lang yung attention span ng audience mo. When you create blogs, 750 to 2,500 words. When you do vlogs, depende na rin yun sa content mo. Pero make it short as possible. Oo. Kasi may mga vlogs kasi it would take more than 30 minutes. Sometimes yung content nila Yung title is ganito. ESL teaching made easy. Oo. Pero yung content throughout yung content ng vlog, parang ang daming
kung saan na napunta.
Yes, ang daming other ingredients na hindi naman wala siyang kinalaman sa topic. Okay? At saka yung sa podcast. Again, take note, limited lang yung attention span sa audience, especially sa social media. Okay, now, how may tinatawag tayo, since, let's face it, when you do content creation, ang haba, may tinatawag tayong repurposing. Okay? Importante itong repurposing to. Kasi what's the reason behind this? It's kung ikaw yung content creator, it's basically making your task lightly. Ini-enjoy mo, parang hindi ka nagka-cram sa time. And how are you going to do this? You create micro pieces of your content. Okay? What are these micro pieces of your content? Take for example, 7 days a week. Okay? Sundays to Saturdays. Ako. Okay. I want yung focus ng audience ko nandun pa rin. Every time they scroll their social media account, nandun ako. Pero hindi ko kayang gumawa ng vlog, tsaka podcast every day. So how are you going to do that? You repurpose your content. How? As I said, create micro pieces of your content. Example, question. Take for example, kung ESL teaching materials ka, say for example, ano ba yung question? Have you experienced running out of ideas on how to to check the knowledge learned by your learner? Parang ganun. Or you can share a quote, or you can share an experience, personal experience, or second party or third party's experience. Pwede kang kumuha or clip a video, short, very, very short video lang from other sources having the same content. Pwede mong ilagay yan, eto Sunday, eto Wednesday, eto Friday. So, hindi siya mabigat na trabaho for you. Now, para sa main talaga, yung sa pillar content mo, sa vlog, tsaka podcast, pwede mo siyang i-schedule. Vlog ako sa Tuesday. Magpo-podcast ako Saturday. Okay. Tsaka magvo-vlog ako, say for example, Thursday. See? So, hindi siya mabigat na trabaho for you. Instead, other than that, yung perks din, you are updating yung audience mo on what you have. Okay. So,
lahat pati nadaanan mo, di ba?
Entice the curiosity of your target audience. Okay, yun na yun. And I hope nakapag-share ako ng kaalaman ko.
Yes, sobra.
Just bits lang.
Galing.
Okay, and I hope nakatulong ako, nakapag-impart ako ng something kahit konti. Especially for the beginners ng content writing. Now, it's not solely about content writing. This could also be applicable sa copywriting at saka sa creative writing.
Yes. Mamimili na lang sila kung saan sila, kung saan classification sila nandoon. Kung sa content writing ba sila, kung creative writing or sa copywriting. Kasi ando na lahat.
Yeah, especially sa for those who have engaged themselves into social media talaga.
Lalo na ngayon, di ba, Celeste, maraming yung mga products kasi marami ngayon
naglilipad
diba, sa Facebook, di ba, anong classifications nila? Ano ba sila content? Kasi maiksi lang, di ba, yung mga...
Oo. Depende kasi yun. How am I going to say this?
Kasi halimbawa, yung mga social media manager ng mga popular na
brands.
'Di ba? Hindi
Product.
maiksi yung mga product, 'di ba? Maiksi lang yung mga content nila doon.
Oo.
Hindi naman ganun kahaba.
Yes. But it keeps it still entice their audience. It still update their audience, informed ang audience about their products. Okay? So, ang yun na nga, it doesn't necessarily mean na kilometro yung haba ng content mo.
So, ano
Create
sila?
ng
Content writer sila?
Content writers. Content writers. Pero may iba din, for example, yung sa ads. Copywriters din. Especially, depende kasi if you're going to dissect first the content. Kung ang content na pinost is more on call to action, that's copywriting. Oo. Wherein, parang kinukuha nila agad yung response ng audience. Parang grab the opportunity now. Yun, content, copywriting yun.
Kasi di ba marami ngayon na yung mga maliliit na mga small businesses talaga na maraming pinopromote ngayon sa social media. Hindi naman ganun kahaba yung kanilang mga content. Tama kayo, yung direction, yung call to action na ganyan.
Yes. Oo. Copywriting yun. Oo. Pero, ang purpose kasi paggawa ng content writing is more on longevity sa relationship niyo with audience. That's basically isa yun sa mga main reasons, main purpose ng content writing. Kasi kung ano ka lang, copywriting ka, it's more hinahalina mo lang to tangkilik your product or services agad-agad. Kasi especially kung limited time yung binibigay mo sa audience.
Hard selling agad.
Hard selling agad.
Yung sinabi mo kanina, di ba? Pwedeng gawin nila yun yung sa araw-araw iba-iba. So wag mong kumbaga ngayon ganito lang ang magpo-promote ka, ganito lang ang sasabihin mo, tapos sa susunod na araw, iba na naman. Sa buong linggo, para meron kang content na may idea.
At saka, reserve ng energy mo for the next week.
Mahirap kasi yung araw-araw kang mag-iisip kung ano yung gagawin mo, no? Actually, hindi lang pag content writer ka, kasi minsan hindi ka lang naman magsusulat, pati yung graphics, ikaw din gumagawa.
Oo. Yes. Pero may ibang clients din. May ibang clients din kasi that iba yung pinapagawa nila ng graphics design for the content, sa graphics at saka yung content. So, parang ang graphics design at yung content writers works hand in hand talaga.
Sa mga na yan, yung mga malalaki talagang mga businesses. Pero sa mga small businesses ngayon, usually, excuse me, ang gumagawa ng content tsaka yung graphics, isa lang, no?
Yeah, oo.
Pero limited yung kanilang budget.
Yes, tsaka mostly kasi, yun na nga, the reason why I have this info drive, so to speak, it's because ang dami kasing nasa social media, hindi natin yung mga freelancers, alam na nila kasi to, yung audience kasi, dapat nating educate natin sila the difference of these three. Kasi, for example, they have this suke ng product, food product, tsaka in-introduce sa social media, content writing noon. Tayo, sa ganitong industry, pag dinisect natin yung content, malalaman natin, hindi to content writing. This is copywriting. Or, pag haba-haba na, ang daming drama, tsaka yung conversation nandun, creative writing yun. Pero sinishare nila yung convo ni customer A, tsaka ni customer B.
Sa mga vloggers pala, creative writings. Mga creative writers sila.
Creative writers. Pero depende din sa content. May vlogs wherein yung content na sinishare nila or ginagawa nila is more content writing, informative, at saka educational.
Oo. Sa importante, consistent sila, no? Para balik-balikan sila ng mga readers nila, mga audience.
Okay.
Ang haba ng usapan, but
Ang haba na usapan. Napaka-informative naman kasi talaga nito, Celeste. Thank you so much for sharing your knowledge about this, okay?
I am very humble for this opportunity.
Meron ka bang gustong i-share, parting words para sa mga viewers natin tonight? Para sa
Okay.
mga aspiring content writers.
Okay, so for those nag-aspire to become content writers, to engage into freelancing industry, do not hesitate to fail, because from failures, you'll be able to learn. You will not lose anything. In fact, you gain something. Okay, from that something, you'll be able to build yung foundation mo kung anong daan mo gustong tahakin yung career mo. Okay? At saka, ano lang, when you read, before mo tangkilikin yung product or services, make sure credible yung source. Yes, thank you.
Research ka.
Okay, research mo na. Okay, thank you very much, FOPSCo, Miss Marvic, for this.
Follow yung mga tips na binigay mo ngayon. Diba? Kung ano yung mga tips. Sundan nyo lang yan. Hindi kayo mahihirapan kung paano maging content writer.
Correct. And with that, ang daming nagme-message na sila. So actually, yes, we have, bago tayo mag-close, we have to acknowledge our Facebook Live viewers.
Hi,
Okay,
Facebook
so we
Live
have
viewers.
Kristen Dahl, sabi niya present daw po siya. We also have Ethel Colleen Serrano Bello.
Hello, Ethel.
Maybe you know her.
Co-teacher ko yan dati. Friend ko yan. Hello, Christine. How are you? Dami ng clients niyan, sir.
Also, we also have Norhana Said. She's also watching with us. And of course, Jolib. Si Jolib
we
is
have
also
Nick
Nick
Cordero here. Dennis.
Nicole.
Patrick
Yes, si Nicole. Hi. Thank you for watching, Nicole. Bukas siya yung guest natin sa Pops Talks.
Yeah.
And also, Patrick Reles. Magandang gabi and thank you for watching sa atin sa FOPSCo Academy.
Uy, thank you po sa lahat.
Maraming salamat. Any parting words, Ate Abby? Go ahead po.
Well, thank you so much, Celeste. Talagang napaka-interesting nitong topic na mo ngayong gabi. I'm sure maraming natutunan yung mga audience natin. Ako rin.
Sana lang.
Oops, syempre naman. Maganda yung share mo sa amin. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, Dennis?
All right. So, of course, thank you very much for pinagbigyan mo kami ng time that really you have to share with us your time with this particular topic kasi nga napapanahon and at the same time, ito talaga yung kalimitan mga in and kalimitan nalilito din yung mga freelancers. And of course, this webinar or session for tonight is being brought to you by the FOPSCo Academy. And of course, every Tuesdays at 6 to 7 p.m. tuloy-tuloy po tayo na manood. And if you found value in this particular episode or this webinar, kindly share para mas marami pang makapanood.
Yes,
and
thank you.
wag nyo na ipagdamot yung like nyo para sa ating mga upcoming webinars. Week. Yes, please. And don't forget to click the notification bell para ma-update kayo sa mga susunod na episodes natin. And of course, huwag niyong kalimutan that we also have FOPSCo or the FOPSCo episode tomorrow at 7 to 8 p.m. So with that, again, this is Dennis B. Pagyo reminding you here in FOPSCo Academy and the FOPSCO, we are growing together.
Growing together.
Maraming salamat.
Good night, everyone.
Thank you very much for watching.
Bye.
Stay safe.
Thank you.
I hope that here we will all grow together.
We grow together.